Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Yes, before I bore you guys to death with how much I enjoy my first bronze watch, I thought I would like to share with you guys, some bronze hardware strap that I purchased on CheapestNATOStraps. Yes, I think after I made an order for this Zelos Swordfish bronze watch, I also ordered a couple of hardware or bronze hardware straps from CheapestNATOStraps. Well, the original strap from the Zelos is not bad, but it's a tropic strap, and some might find this too sporty or too rugged or too thick. So I thought, is there like any affordable bronze hardware straps in the market? And I tried searching like CheapestNATOStraps, and to my surprise, they have a couple of bronze straps, but I think most of them or almost all of them are for NATO straps. I'm not sure why they do not have like bronze buckle on their regular watch band, like maybe say a leather or their silicone rubber band, but I know they still have a couple of NATO straps. So today we're going to take a look at a few of them. I think the first three here, they are what CheapestNATOStraps call a single pass adjustable NATO strap. Frankly, I'm not a big fan of this adjustable NATO strap, because when you put it on the wrist, you can see that there's quite a lot of bulk of material near the buckle, because the nature of how it's wind or how it's feed through the buckle to make it adjustable. Later you will see what I mean by this extra bulk of material. I think the same goes for all this. So well, it depends on the thickness of the NATO strap as well. The thicker the material is, the bigger the bulk is gonna be, and I think it's gonna be a little annoying here. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of adjustable NATO strap. I do like the standard version, like single pass NATO, but not this one. And I missed this one. So yeah, this is also, I'm not sure what they call this. I think a herringbone or something. Well, I could not recall like each individual model of this, but if you would like to look for this bronze hardware strap, just go to CheapestNATOStraps.com, and then in the search box just type the word bronze, and you will be greeted with all these bronze straps here. So the three is going to be adjustable, and these two, I think they are the traditional double layer or double pass NATO strap. This one is made out of leather, but this black leather really feels kind of I don't know, cheap because of the shininess. And this one, it's more like one of their Suede leather NATO strap, but the thing of this kind of Suede, it's a little too thick, and you can see I've already like scratched up the strap here, because if you look at it, the lug design here, when you put on the spring bars, there's not a lot of gap in between the spring bar and the watch case. So if you have a thicker NATO strap, then you might be scraping the strap on the watch case. So that was what happened when I put the leather NATO. So yes, enough mumbling. So let's take a look at how each of this strap is going to look on the watch. So we're going to start off with this. I do recommend not sliding through the strap on the watch, but rather you put the strap there, and then you take this kind of quick release spring bars. You can buy them aftermarket, or you have like straps that you do not want anymore, and then you can salvage the spring bar from those straps. So why do I do this? I think I did mention before that the gap between the spring bar and the watch case, it's a little too narrow, and then if you try to feed the strap through, you might be damaging the strap itself. So let's try to do this. Hopefully I can do this by looking through my phone. Okay, done. So this is how this first strap looks like on this Zelos Swordfish 40 bronze meteorite dial watch. Yep. I'm gonna quickly put it on the wrist. Okay, so maybe I'll just adjust the camera higher. Alright, so this is how the watch looks. Yeah, sometimes with the adjustable NATO, you know, you will have to figure out how you want to, or how much extra flap you want this to have. So you know, you have to play around. This is why I do not like adjustable NATO. So yeah, it's gonna be something like this. Well, you can definitely, you know, wear the strap slightly lower so that this buckle doesn't touch the watch case, but I'm just gonna quickly show you here. So what I mentioned earlier about the bulk of material, hopefully you can see that here. I'm trying to like force my arm to show you. So here, because of that adjustable nature of the strap, you have like this extra bulk underneath here. So I think it's kind of awkward. It's not like a deal breaker. It doesn't affect you. You know, I think you wouldn't like catch it anywhere, but you know, when you look at it, there's this lump here. So yeah, that's what I don't like about the adjustable NATO. But I think for bronze hardware, this is either the adjustable NATO or leather. So you don't have much choice, but you know, you do have some choices. So here, the bronze hardware, somehow I think the color, it's I'm not sure what kind of bronze are they using, because on this Zelos they mentioned that it's CUSN8. I think it's with copper with 8% of tint. But on this hardware from CheapestNATOStraps, I think they did not mention what kind of bronze. Maybe they did, maybe they did not. So I'm not too sure, but I definitely see the color mismatch of the two. But you know, if you want that patinated look and all that, I think from afar they might still work well with one another. You know, not too bad. But yeah, that's how it's gonna be. So let's take a look at the second straps. This is how these second strap look like. I think it has some bond or maybe Tudor black beige kind of look on the strap itself. I do think that the black, gray, and the yellow or the gold matches the bronze color of the case rather nice here. Again, you know, there's some color mismatch of the bronze hardware to the bronze watch case, but it's still passable. So for this, I think I may manage to adjust it in a way that, you know, there's still some material going here, but definitely maybe it will come loose on its own. So it might be better for you to just tuck it in somewhere beneath your wrist so that you have a more secure lock. Yep, again, you know, the thicker the material, the bigger the bulk is. Yep, it's not a deal breaker. Again, it's just like something I noticed that maybe some of you will be okay with that, but it's not what I like. But I think the watch still looks rather good on wrist because of that thinner strap compared to the rubber. It definitely looks less bulky in my opinion. Right, so this is how this strap looks like. If I can find out the name, I'm gonna put it somewhere in the video, but you know, I might not do that. So this is how the third one look. I think the texture of the strap matches, or in a way complements the texture of the meteorite dial rather nice here again. So yep, some color mismatch again. So let's quickly put this on the wrist. So yep, again, this one, the bulk is even higher because of the thicker material of the strap. So you know, you have like one big bulk here. Hopefully you can see that, but you know, looking top down, I think it's okay. It's good. You know, definitely it has the feel of the original what do you call tropic strap, but it's not as thick, so it's less bulky in my opinion here. So I think it complements the watch rather nice here as well. This one, I think look wise, I would definitely give this an A+. You know, I think the brown suede leather really brings up the vintage appeal of the watch, you know, together with the bronze hardware. Somehow I think the bronze buckle and suede leather, somehow it brings that really vintage look to the watch. So definitely an A+. And then if you're like, you know, showing off on Instagram, I think this one is a good look. But because of the thickness, you know, it's a standard, a typical 2-layer NATO strap, and because of the thickness of this suede leather, it's gonna wear pretty tall on the wrist. So if I wear it the normal way, you know, I have 2 layers of material in between the watch and my wrist, it's gonna wear quite tall. Let me just try to find the right hole and pull this through. Hopefully I can be able to tuck this extra strap in. Okay, the good thing is that the buckle is designed in such a way that, you know, you can still tuck in this thick strap here, but yep, it's gonna wear pretty tall, and if you have a skinny wrist like me, the watch is gonna be like floating on your wrist of that. So well, there's another way of wearing this you know, 2-layer NATO strap. So I'm struggling to pull this out, so maybe I will try to show you that as well. Oh, you can see the dust bits are falling off from the straps. I'm not sure whether you can see, because it's like, you know, you're rubbing it, squeezing it through, you have this material dropping off. So I'm not sure if this is the highest quality strap, but maybe it's supposed to be like that. Yeah. So let's see if I can wear it such a way. By putting it so, instead of having 2 layers of material between the watch and your wrist, you only have 1. Okay, then you're gonna just try to tuck this in again. Okay, so maybe it's still okay if I were to wear it this way, because, you know, the watch sits much closer to the wrist now, and it definitely has that vintage look to it, but definitely it makes the watch looks a little bulky than I would like it to be. And I don't know, you have all these bits of dust falling from the straps, so yeah, it's kind of hard for me to recommend this. But if you just want to buy it and you'll put on the watch, take some good pictures, maybe it will work. But, you know, putting it on the wrist and have bits falling out everywhere you go might not be a good idea. Okay, so this is how the watch look on this black leather NATO strap here. I think it still looks okay. The bronze hardware does complements the watch rather well, and then the black leather, it's a little shiny, but somehow the meteorite dial on the watch is a little shiny as well, so maybe they can still work together. So let's quickly put it on wrist. Well, I think the thin leather seems a little stretchable here, so maybe in terms of comfort it will be better than just now the other one, the suede leather, which is thick and not that stretchable. This one feels like, you know, synthetic or kind of like latex, like, you know, Catwoman suit kind of leather, if you will. So yeah, I think it still looks okay, and it even like I wear it traditionally, it wouldn't look too tall because of the thin leather that is on this strap here. So yeah, maybe it's still okay. And yeah, I didn't mention that, you know, it's some kind of a Catwoman kind of latex, but definitely not really that stretchable, but it does conforms a little when you try to pull it or tuck it in place. Still looks good. So alright, so these are my thoughts on the bronze hardware straps from CheapestNATOStraps.com. So which one would I recommend, which one would I not? So definitely the first one, it's something that is kind of hard for me to recommend because of how thick the material is and how much dust this material is generating when I'm handling it. So maybe this is not properly cured, or maybe I'm just handling it too rough. But if you just want to buy this, put on a watch, take some nice pictures, show it on Instagram or, you know, some Facebook groups and whatever, I think it's still okay, but I just don't like the way it feels on the wrist and the dust that it's generating. So yeah, this black one, initially I was thinking that, you know, it's a bit cheap, it's a bit plasticky because of the shininess. It looks more like latex or plastic to me, but you know, when I put it on the wrist, it's kind of comfortable. I mean, it's more comfortable than that brown suede leather, and I don't think it's generating as much dust as that brown leather strap. And again, the shiny or the glossy finish of the strap does complements the glossy finish of the meteorite dial of this watch as well. So if you're thinking of the same watch. So this one I think is still okay. For these 3 adjustable NATO straps, I think I have no problem recommending them. It's just that you have to take note that you will have that extra bulk of material because it's an adjustable NATO strap. I really wish that, you know, cheapest NATO strap would release traditional single pass NATO strap with bronze hardware, but I'm not sure if they are gonna do that, because maybe not a lot of people are looking for bronze buckle strap. So I guess that's it for this video. If you're new to the channel, please help to subscribe to the channel. It does really help me a lot. And till then, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay safe. Bye bye.